Tynamo features in the next community day in Pokemon Go, and in this video I will be going through all of the event details. I'll also be going through some tips, 100% IVs for Tynamo, and I'll go through how good Eelektross is in Pokemon Go. So the event takes place on Sunday, July 21st between 2 PM and 5 PM local time. Tynamo will be appearing much more frequently in the wild, and its shiny rate will be increased from 1 in 512 to 1 in 25 for this event, so it is by far the best chance to get this shiny and the shiny family. And whilst Tynamo isn't the most noticeable shiny, it does get better as it evolves. It's also worth noting that it does require a Universe Stone to evolve Electric into Eelektross, and you will be able to get 4 Universe Stones from a free timed research that is available between 2 PM and 10 PM on the day of the event. The bonuses for the event will be quarter hatch distance when eggs are placed into incubators during the event. You'll get 2 times catch candy, 2 times chance for Candy XL when catching Pokemon for trainers level 31+. Lures and incense will last for 3 hours excluding daily incense. You'll get 5 snapshot photobomb encounters with Tynamo. You'll also get 1 extra special trade for the day for a maximum of 3 for the day, and all trades made will require 50% less Stardust. You can evolve Tynamo's evolution Electric to get an Eelektross that knows the electric type fast attack Volt Switch. This move has 12 power in trainer battles and 14 power in gyms and raids. I will be going through how good Eelektross is with this move later on in the video, so stay tuned for that. And if you can't manage to get out and play between 2 PM and 5 PM on the day to get some shinies, then there is another way for you to get boosted shiny rates for Tynamo after 5 PM. So after the event from 5 PM till 10 PM on the day, there will be 4-star in-person electric raids, and upon completion, they will cause Tynamo to appear around the host gym for 30 minutes. These Tynamo will have the same community day boosted shiny rates of 1 in 25. Remember, these raids are in-person only, so they can only be joined using the free orange raid passes or the premium green battle passes. Remote raid passes will not work for these raids. So these raids are a great chance to get the shiny Tynamo family if you can't make the 3 hours of the community day. There will be event themed field research to catch Tynamo, rewarding Tynamo encounters, Stardust, Great Balls, and more. There will also be some Pokestop showcases available throughout the event, so keep an eye out for those. There will be 2 bundles available in the in-game shop. For 1350 Pokecoins, you can get 50 Ultra Balls, 5 Super Incubators, 1 Elite Charge TM, and 5 Lucky Eggs. For 480 Pokecoins, you can get 30 Ultra Balls, 1 Incense, 3 Super Incubators, and 1 Lure Module. There will also be a bundle on the web store for $5 that will get you 10 Ultra Balls, 1 Elite Charge TM, and 1 Special Research Story Ticket. The Community Day Special Research Story Ticket will be available in the in-game shop for $1 as well by itself. This generally does get you a couple of premium items like a rocket radar and an incense, etc., and you can get encounters with the Tynamo family. This ticket does enhance the experience a bit, but I wouldn't worry about it if you can't afford it, because it doesn't really affect the event that much. And lastly, there will be event themed stickers that can be obtained by spinning Pokestops, opening gifts, and for purchase in the in-game shop. So that's it for the details. Let's take a look at some tips that can help you make the most of this event. There are no specific XP and Stardust bonuses for the event, but you can always use Lucky Eggs and Star Pieces to boost your XP and Stardust gains. Generally, even without these XP and Stardust bonuses, Community Day is generally a good time to be using your premium items, because there are a lot more Pokemon about, especially if you are in a place where there are a lot of Pokestops, because people tend to use their lure modules more during Community Day, because you do get more value out of them with them lasting for 3 hours. This means there will be more spawns and more Pokemon to catch, meaning you will get more XP and Stardust than usual. And if you have the resources to do so, you could use Origin Dialga's Roar of Time adventure effect to extend your Lucky Egg and Star Piece duration, but with how limited Dialga candy is, it's probably worth waiting and using this adventure effect during other events where there are bonuses that you can stack your premium items on top of. So instead, I would recommend using Origin Palkia's Spatial Rend adventure effect, so you can increase the Pokemon encounter radius, allowing you to catch more Pokemon, and not only will this increase XP and Stardust gains, but it will help you to get more shiny Pokemon. Using an incense is also worth doing because it will last for 3 hours, but also it will help keep the flow of Pokemon you encounter consistent, especially if you walk through an area with low spawns. This means you'll keep getting consistent XP and Stardust with Pokemon to catch. Also, if you use multiple incense whilst Community Day is active, you can add an extra 3 hours to your incense per incense used. So this is really worth doing if you are going to continue playing after the event ends. I would also recommend doing any Pokestop showcases that you do see, because even if you don't rank highly, you will will still get some XP and Stardust just for taking part. And if you do happen to rank highly, you could get some premium items. For the 2x candy, you can always use peanut berries to further increase your candy gains, and you can mega evolve a Pokemon of the same type as the Pokemon you are catching to increase the amount of candy, Candy XL, and XP you get per catch. And as Tynamo is an electric type, you can mega evolve Ampharos, Manectric, or revert Kyogre to get these bonuses. Also, it's good to note that you will get more candy, Candy XL, and XP by mega evolving a Pokemon that is at the max mega level, so worth doing that if you can. With the level 49 requirements of needing 35 platinum medals, and with the quarter hatch distance for this event, this is a good chance to hatch some eggs and work on your premium breeder medal. With Tynamo being an electric type, it is also a great chance to work on your platinum rocker medal if you haven't got it yet. It might also be worth doing an electric raid if you're looking to progress your rising star platinum medal, or if you want to progress your platinum champion medal. It's worth trading during this event because you get an extra special trade for the day and another for the seasonal bonus as well, and you'll get a 50% Stardust discount. So there are a lot of reasons for trading, not only to get lucky Pokemon and reroll IVs if you want to, but trading can also help you with your platinum gentleman medal and even your platinum pilot medal if there is some decent distance between the Pokemon that you trade. Additionally, if you do trade Pokemon caught far away from each other, you will get more candy and a higher chance for Candy XL. 3-hour lures are a great way for you to get your Picnicker platinum medal. It's always a good idea to put down some lure modules in highly populated areas on community day when more people are out playing. Remember to do your 5 snapshot photobomb encounters of Tynamo during the event, because this will help towards getting your platinum cameraman medal. And with all of the Tynamo candy that you'll get from this event, it might be worth evolving some to electric so you can work on your platinum scientist medal if you're looking to get that. And as the field research on community day is always really easy to do, it's usually just catch 3 of the featured Pokemon. It can be very helpful with you getting your platinum Pokemon Ranger medal, but it is easy to forget about field research, so try to keep an eye on it, especially as when the field research rewards Tynamo encounters, it's a great chance to get high IV shinies and even shundos with the 10-10-10 IV floor of research Pokemon. For preparation for community day, if you live in an area with few Pokestops, I recommend opening the max amount of gifts that you can from your friends each day leading up to the event. It's also worth noting that the item storage upgrade should be a priority for your Pokecoins, especially if you live in an area with few Pokestops, because you will be able to store more and you won't need to refill as often. With that said, what are the 100% IVs for Tynamo that you can look out for on the day? So from research, 100% IV Tynamo will have the CP value of 347. From the wild, there are many CP values that could indicate 100% IVs, but due to the fact that the max level a Pokemon can be in the wild without a weather boost is 30, this means that 100% IV max level non-weather boosted Tynamo will have the CP value of 695. And if weather boosted, the wild encounters can have a max level of 35, so 100% IV max level weather boosted Tynamo will have 753 CP in rainy weather. For the 4-star electric raids, the 100% IV CP values will be 980 and 1225 boosted in rainy weather. And if you want to know what are the other 100% IV CP values for Tynamo in the wild, they can be found on this CP chart. In the left column is the level of the Pokemon, and in the right column is the corresponding 100% IV CP value. But with the fact that the level of the Pokemon in the wild is random, outside of the CP values I've mentioned specifically, it's not really worth memorizing this list. It's worth doing a 4-star search of the Pokemon in your inventory instead. But how good is Eelektross in Pokemon Go, and what are the perfect PvP IVs for it? So for Go Battle League, for the capped CP leagues like the Great League and the Ultra League, you more often than not want to have a general IV spread of low attack and high defense and high HP. This is because out of the 3 stats, attack, defense and HP, attack increases the CP or the combat power of a Pokemon the most. So if you have a high attack IV, the CP of the Pokemon will be higher, and if you have a lower attack IV, the CP will be lower. With a lower CP, you will be able to power up your Pokemon more before reaching the Battle League CP cap. This means that the defense and the HP of the Pokemon will be increased higher, and they will be able to stay alive longer and potentially land more attacks. This is the general case for Pokemon that have a max CP that is above the CP cap. However, if for example you have a Pokemon that maxes out at 2470 CP and you want to use it in the Ultra League with a CP cap of 2500, you would want the 15, 15, 15 IVs instead, so it could have a CP as close to the CP cap as it can possibly be. Additionally, in the Master League there is no CP cap, so the 100% IV or the 15, 15, 15 IVs are always the target. So Eelektross Eelektross is currently ranked 483 in the Great League with 115-14 IVs, it's ranked 353 in the Ultra League with 215-14 IVs, and it is ranked 473 in the Master League. So generally, Eelektross isn't useful in Go Battle League. However, with Volt Switch, it will increase its performance in the Great League a little bit, but there are still many other options that are better. And as an electric type raid attacker, Eelektross unfortunately doesn't have any relevance there either. But if you do want to know what are the best Pokemon to power up for Go Battle League and for raid attacking, then I recommend checking out this video next.